Sean Gallagher, assistant manager of Manor Rangers. It's been a short off season for you. Back in Super League action this weekend. You must be looking forward to it.
Yeah, short is true as the word is said. We're really looking forward to it. It's only 3 weeks ago since we played in the cup final against Cartron. Pre-season's in and up and running again, and we're really looking forward to Sunday kick-off against Celtic.
Now, obviously, we've talked about that cup final. We had you on the show along with a couple of your teammates and Thomas, your manager. But ahead of this season, have you had an opportunity really to look around and maybe strengthen the squad that was there that finished second in the league last year?
Yeah, at the end and the start of every season we'll assess panels and squads to see if we can add and bring more talent and depth into the squad. We had introduced Matthew Connolly and Oran Gettins, two of our underage lads up to senior at the back end of the season, who were a tremendous success. Adding to that, we've also added Philip Patton and Shane McGrath, two lads from Ballyshannon that have signed and come on board with us as well, and we have the usual old guards added in with youth and talent with Dermot Giblin and a few of the other lads in, so we're raring and ready to go with a squad that will be ready to take on any challenge that the season brings.
It's actually not that late of a start for the season given everything that's gone on over the last 6 months. From a club point of view, I suppose, what's the outlook with the whole coronavirus situation? I know Carricktown were shut down this last weekend, as were a couple of Gaelic teams also had a 48-hour suspensions. Has that affected you in any way, shape or form?
No, I have to commend the club, Dave Cummins, Bernie Cleary, from the outset of COVID. When the FAI give us the green light to get back and get up and running again, we don't leave any stone unturned. Any rules, regulations, we need to add the simple thing that every player turning up with their own water bottle, hand sanitizer, mask, anything that we can do to eliminate or eradicate it in the club, we do it. Look, these things happen, and unfortunately, just the way the pandemic, is at this moment in time, it could happen. But any way we can prevent it, we aim and strive to keep it away from, first of all, the club and of course the town of Manorhamilton.
In terms of the weekend's action, I suppose first game of the season is always a bit cagey. How will you approach Sunday morning's game?
Yeah, look, it's a new season, a new dawn. The plan is at the end of it, when we're talking in after the game, we want 3 points. That's the same as every single game we play this year. We'll know Strand will be bringing an extremely strong squad and a squad of players out to play us in the park on Sunday morning. We need to be focused and ready to go. Regardless of what 11 we put out, we know that we'll have 11 eager lads ready to go and stake their claim for a jersey.
Now, it's a short season and Gaelic games this year in the county, but there's a bit of a clash on Sunday. I know Glencar Manor are out Sunday afternoon in the county semi-final. Will that affect your squad selection, squad availability on Sunday?
It might have some merit to who's picked and who's not picked. Look, we're a town that has cross sports where lads play both. All we can do is encourage everyone to play as much sport and be as active as they can. Just on that, the 3 clubs that are interlinked Gaelic with ourselves, that being Glencar, Manorhamilton, the lads from Ballyshannon with Rua, and also the Drumkip lads, just best of luck to you in your next games, and well done for getting so far in your championships. The simple fact and message the club puts up is for all the lads that do play Gaelic, is go and win it, the same as what we done. We won the Glasshouse Cup. So,
of course, no provincial championships this year should Glencar Manor retain their title. So, worst case scenario from a soccer point of view in the town, they win the semi-final on Sunday. They've got 1 game left in 2 weeks' time in the county final. So it'll be all done and dusted then, and they can concentrate on soccer fully at that point.
Yeah, true. Look, at the end of the day, we have a squad. So when the lads aren't available, look, you could have them lads may not be available due to injury or whatever. So you have to compensate for that and look to the available panel that's there, trains on a Friday. And as I said to you before, we have young lads that aren't actively involved in the Gaelic this moment in time that are raring and eager to get going. And of course, we have the old rear guard in Seamus Ryder, Paul Clancy and Paul Scanlon. They're always ready and able to go as well.
In terms of the expectations for this year, we spoke last year about winning silverware. You did that, albeit not the league title. What's the hopes and realistic ambitions for this season?
It's the same as every year, I suppose. Like, if we look at it this year, we came extremely close. Calling a spade, if COVID hadn't happened, I think what it might have been could have been a reality. We set the same expectations this time. I know Carberry have strengthened, but we look forward to the challenge. As I said within our messaging group, I worry about Carberry twice this year, and that's me turn up and play them. My focus every week is on getting 3 points, that when we do turn up and play them, we're right beside them knocking for that league title and making sure that if they want to win it, they have to be ahead of Manor Rangers at the end of the season.
Well, listen, Sean, the very best luck to you and your charges over the next 8 or 9 months of the Sligo Leitrim and District Super League season.
No problem, thanks a million. Probably the first of many interviews. Cheers, Rep.